Thought you were stopping here for the day. She's been ready long before you. In a brown shaggy uniform with a brown shaggy games kit packed and her dog food butties. You got your swimming trunks? Because Eccles has got a brown shaggy swimming costume on underneath there.
You're bonkers.
I think she's seen that paddling pool in Barlow's bars. I might score that one later. Do you fancy a splash about?
It'll rain.
Why do people only want to get wet if it's not raining? Where's the sense, Eccles? Hey, look at her face. She's up for it. You don't have to come.
I might.
Me the number of the buyer and I'll ring him myself. But why not? Look, I need to tell him how much we need this medal back. It's sentimental value to...
Listen, my Uncle Albert lost both his legs in that war. It might be a bit of metal to your buyer, but to me it's...
Just tell me what they say, yeah? Well done, you just put the price up 50%.
Oh, rubbish.
Did he really lose both his legs?
That paddling pool, I'll give you a £5 for it.
Do I look like I was born yesterday?
Not even a little bit.
Well, I'll tell you what, you give us a £5, then another £5, and then one more.
For a bit of waterproof plastic, I reckon I could make one myself out of bin bags.
Right. Well, go on then.
Well, I would if it was for me, but it's not. It's for Simon. That's who you're ripping off, your own nephew.
What, you're babysitting Simon today? OK. £5. If you take Amy and all. Straight from Holiday Club, 4 till, say... We'll say 8, you know, give her a tea as well.
Flash Eccles. Eccles, come here. Eccles, let go. She's not yours, she's Grandma Deirdre's. You're cruel. Holding her, even though she wants to come to me.
She doesn't. See?
Then she's as stupid as you. You're the stupidest. You get it off your dad. He's in prison for being stupid. It's a crime. He's guilty.
Shut up.
He's in stupid prison. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Seriously, can't you two just both play nice?
Simon's hurting her, so she won't come here.
Hurting Eccles? No, that I know is a big fat fib.
Listen, Amy, if you can't get along, then the paddling pool's going back in the box.
Simon! Simon!
Who is that?
She's scared. Scared? No, she's smart. I'd be hiding under a blanket if Big Gob Amy was after me.
Ah! Max! Max! What are you doing?
Your dry clothes are on the radiator in the bathroom.
He's such a crybaby, isn't he?
Do you want something to cry about? She looks like she's calmed down.
She looks sad.
Sad? What's she got to be sad about?
Do you think she misses her mum and dad? Grandma Deirdre said they took her away when she was a puppy.
You know, she came to your family, though, didn't she? All that extra attention with that load of other puppies getting in the way.
Do you think she remembers them?
Well, do you remember your mum?
She must get scared that she'll forget. She must wonder if she'll get put somewhere else again and not know anyone.
Well, we can't know what's going to happen. But, you know, we can make sure that if she or anyone were to get moved again, that there'd be someone looking out for them. Yeah, can't we? So that she wasn't on her own or scared.
I thought you said he'd be here by now.
I only know what the broker told me. Maybe the buyer's changed his mind.
Oh, well, he better flaming not have. Now, listen, when he gets here, let me do all the talking.
Oh, that'll make a change. Look, I'm better at business.
He collects medals. He stares at fusty bits of metal all day. I would be like a breath of fresh air for him.
All right, you're going to flirt him into submission.
I am going to flirt him into a reasonable price, yeah.
Rob Donovan.
Yeah?
Before you start, I've coveted this medal. I've craved it. I don't even know why I've agreed to come, but I'm telling you now, if I'm parting with it, I want my injured feelings recompensed. Shall we? Awarded for acts of gallantry and devotion to duty under fire.
Spare me the hard sell. It was mine to begin with.
Yet you flogged it.
Big mistake, which is a long story, and I won't bore you with it. Look, can I get you a coffee, tea?
I'd rather talk turkey.
Right, well, good. I'll give you $2.20 for it.
Do I look stupid? 500 for the medal, 100 for me petrol, time and trouble.
That is so not going to happen.
You've dragged me here under false pretenses.
Oh, no, look, we do want it. What's your best price?
Oh, forget it, Rob.
Absolute best.
575.
What? I bet you paid 300 quid for that tops.
4, actually.
And you want 575 for it? Rip-off merchant.
I'd say that crown's already been taken.
The thing is, Meg, it's a family heirloom. Belonged to Uncle Albert.
I've researched its provenance. He saved 2 comrades at Fleur Corselet.
So, could you come down to, say, 450?
No can do. My card.
Seriously, that kid is crazy.
All right, it's just a bit of water.
What's my hair saying? I've been super soaked. Maddie, don't. You're going to make it frizzy.
Oh, I hope not. I might have to dump you.
Amy, are you okay?
Bored.
No, not the B word, thank you. It's banned.
Band is a B word, and all. I'm sick of Clyde with chance of meatballs.
Well, I thought you was choosing one together.
That's what I thought.
But I let Simon pick the phone because he was really upset. You know, from before.
He only picked it because he knows I'm sick of it.
I never.
Liar.
All right, enough kickoffs from you today. Thank you. Amy, if you don't want to watch this, go and do something else. You okay?
Oh, that's Meg's card.
Not today, thanks.
But we'll need that number.
Oh, she'll be back with another riveting story and a more realistic asking price.
If she was going to bring down the price, then she would have told us by now. She's got the power.
Well, put it this way. If you were a war medal, would you rather be A, stuck in the back of my mum's bits and bobs drawer, or B, on a velvet cushion, on a plinth, in Mad Meg's front room window?
If I was Uncle Albert, I'd like to think that it had been kept in the family.
Yeah, well, A is not your uncle, and B, is that going to take all night?
What? You keep talking to me?
Mom, open the door.
Babe? Darling? Why are you on your own?
Me and Eccles ran away.
Well, where's Sophie?
Drying her hair.
And where's that other one, you know, that Maddie?
Too busy with Simon.
Babe, has something happened? Oh, that's right, Rob. I mean, my daughter is in bits, but, you know, you just concentrate on the mutt.
She was mean to me.
No, what did she say?
That she was going to give me a slap.
You wait there. Don't move. Don't let the dog move.
Hi.
Hi. I've just come to check on Amy, you know. Progress report.
Oh, yes, she's okay. She's playing in the back garden.
Is she? Well, I hope she's got a cardi on.
I don't know. Do you want me to go and check?
You know, I might enter her into Britain's Got Talent.
All right, that's random.
Will you show me any other kid that can be in 2 places at the same time?
What?
Amy.
What?
She could have been run over. She could have been snatched.
She was in the back garden playing. I don't know what's happened.
And where's the other childminder of the year? You know, the one that threatened her. Where is she? You. Shout at my daughter again and I will rip your face off.
Oh, great way to talk in front of kids.
Oh, a lecture, really, from somebody who threatened a 10-year-old?
No, she didn't do that.
You lost her.
She legged it.
Did you know where she was?
I do now.
No, because you lost her.
Because she legged it.
Because you traumatised her.
Told her off, she had it coming.
Maddie! Look, Tracy, we're really sorry. We should have kept a closer eye on her.
She was having a go at Simon, proper nasty.
Oh, no. My Amy does not do nasty.
Oh, well, I blame the parents.
Tracy, we are really, really sorry.
Well, thank you, Sophie. Right, well, the good news is I won't be suing you. The bad news is I now want full price for that paddling pool, so give us a tenner now.
Oh, help yourself, the paddling pool's in the yard.
What, used and punctured? I don't think so. A tenner, give.
No, seriously, fill your boots. Think Eccles might have had a wee in it before, but hey, she's family, right? Just give it a quick... What are you doing?
Oh, well, thank you, Sophie.
Brilliant.
Right, I'll take my traumatised child and my tenner home. Si, do you want to come with us, or do you want to stop here and wait to be rescued by Leanne?
Stop in here.
Meg. Yeah, it's Rob Donovan from Barlow's Buys. You in?
So, there I am on my knees, wiping down all the paintwork, and it suddenly dawns on me. Ken's not going to care about all this when he finds out about Peter. He's not going to care if I've washed all the curtains or the letterboxes gleaming.
But if it makes you feel better...
Oh, poor Ken. He's going to be getting on that plane, oblivious, eating his little packet of nuts, not having any idea what he's coming home to.
No.
When he finds out, he's going to wish he'd stayed in the sky. Oh, talk about ignorance is bliss.
Maybe this'll help. It's one less thing to worry about.
Oh, love. Oh, Rob, come here. Oh.
Ma'am, put him down.
Trace?
Come here, one for you as well. Come to Mama.
Hello? Grandchild in need of a hug?
I've had a terrible day, Grandma.
Oh, come here, let's have a three-way. Oh.
What's with the loving?
Rob has just played a blinder. I know I've had a bit of a downer on him in the past, but look. Uncle Albert's medal, back where it belongs. Rob, there's some posh crisps in the cupboard.
Oh, great, cheers.
Tracy'll get them.
Oh, yeah, I mean, you just stay put, golden boy. You must be exhausted from that extremely hard bargain I know you drove.
Look.
If you paid that freak 600 and odd quid, it's coming out of your piggy bank.
Your mum's happy, doesn't that count for something?
Don't you think she's got bigger problems than a missing medal?
We've done the decent thing.
Do you want one of these over your head?
Look, she's got enough on her plate. Your dad's coming home next week. You know I'm right.
But like I'm ever going to admit that.
Just a bit.
This is so messed up.
You've not finished yet.
Talk about the prodigal husband. We're the ones who've kept the home fires burning.
Oh, here we go. Adam was seriously ill.
Yeah, that was then. I've seen the latest emails he's sent you. Art house cinema trips. French.
Didn't he go to Calgary?
For the weekend. It was a family wedding.
Yeah, and we've been, to the foot of our stairs.
So I'll pick you up at 5.
5? I'll still be at the hairdresser's.
Well, when then? No later than 5:30. You and Amy are coming to the airport, yeah? Little banner, welcome home, Grandad.
No space. Mum, Dad, and the elephant in the room.
Tracy.
There are things they need to talk about.
Pack up, will you, whistling?
PMA, son. Positive mental...
Yeah, I know what PMA stands for.
Well, you should try it sometime.
Lucky, what have you got to be positive about, eh?
Well, apart from sharing my pad with Manchester's answer to Oliver Reed,
Sure.
visitors...
Yeah.
The governor and the grandson, Jared. Hey, he's a whiz with the old Minecraft. You should see the worlds he's built. It's no wonder you're knackered. You were fighting dragons in your sleep. Who's Tina?
What are you? You witness for the prosecution?
Tell you what, it's called conversation, numpty.
Right.
You had no visitors today.
I'll tell you what, that's where them criminal masterminds went wrong with you. They should have had you as a lookout.
No substitute for family when you're banged up.
Well, that depends on your family.
This is for you. Could be worth a mint in years to come. No pictures from your lad. You can take pride too far. He'll be missing you as much as you're missing him.
Do you want to bet?
Probably more. At least you can make sense of it.
No.
Go on, give it a try. Get the missus to bring him along.
Ex-missus.
Whatever. Get his ma to bring him in if you don't like the place. Hard lines. But at least you'll have seen him once.
What's the point? They'll think I'm guilty.
All of them?
Yeah, even my dad. The great man of letters. Not even so much as a postcard. Hey, I like this, though. Tell Jared thanks. Put it pride of place.
This place never changes. Oh, hi.
Ken!
Ah! Careful.
No.
Careful, you'll break your neck.
Oh, Ken! Oh, at last. Oh.
Can you believe it?
How long have you been standing here? Come on, let's get you in.
Okay, you coming in?
No, they've got work to do, haven't you?
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be shattered.
We'll leave you to it. I just want to say, Ken, I'm so sorry about Peter. I mean, he's doing a terrible shock, especially long distance.
Oh, come on, fingers and thumbs.
Shock? No, I'm not so sure. It was probably inevitable.
Really?
Ah, confirmed alcoholic like him. If I'm honest, I've been expecting the call for years.
Listen, if you don't mind, come on.
I just wanted to say that we're thinking of you, all of you, and him.
If you don't mind, come on, let's get you in. What happened? We were expecting to pick you up from the airport. Come on. Oh.
Jet lag.
You all spontaneous in your old age.
Hey, what's wrong with wanting to surprise you?
Ken?
What? So we have you to thank for the 50-inch surround sound.
Ah, yeah, she's a real beauty, that one. Hey, she's great for the old wildlife programmes.
Right, let me guess. Your first proper cup of tea.
Yeah, I don't know what you miss most, your mother or her Lancashire blend, strong enough to stand the spoon in.
Actually, it's Freshco's value. I just keep topping the box up, but he's none the wiser.
And is that another little surprise I see?
Yeah. Now, why isn't Amy with you? That's for her. That's for you.
Ooh.
And that's for you.
Thank you.
Really large bottle of Chanel.
Oh, wow. Ah, maple syrup.
Toronto's finest.
Not Chanel.
No. And not Canada's finest cognac either.
Oh, well, never mind, Tracy. We really liven our bacon eggs up with this.
Well, that brings me to my next revelation. I've done a lot of thinking while I've been away, and I have become a...
Homosexual.
a vegetarian.
Oh, have you? Oh, well, good for you. I'll just,
Excuse me?
When you come with Amy, I've got some photographs to show you, and we think the Lake District's impressive.
Vegetarian?
Do you think he's in denial? I thought he'd be bouncing off the walls, or at least phoned our local MP. Man, you've not told him yet, have you?
What have I got I can put in this? Peppers. Peppers. I can fry up some peppers and onions, and, I can...
Mum, look at you. You're griddling while Rome burns. I'll tell him. I'll tell him if you're too chicken.
It's not because I'm scared. I just don't want to be the one who breaks his heart.
So, what did you find to do there?
Well, for the first 6 months, I just sat at the bedside, reading, listening to podcasts. You know, on a good day, we were allowed to drive out.
Sounds like a lonely life.
I'll get it.
It wouldn't have suited everybody, that's for sure. But later on, once he was home...
He's back. Maria said you were like Usain Bolt when you saw him.
You can't come in, I'm afraid, Audrey. He's unpacking, unwinding.
No, just 2 minutes, just to say hello, welcome home.
Why don't you come back tomorrow when he's caught his breath? Sorry, Audrey.
You didn't perform.
Well, I did attend the odd poetry session, started writing my own. You missed it, Tracy. Chance to prick my pomposity.
Oh, no, poetry's cool. Well, it's better than pottery anyway, as long as you don't inflict it on us. Right, I think we should be going.
Oh. Who was that? Not Peter.
Not Peter, no.
Well, I'm going to give him a ring. Tell him to bring Simon round. What's going on? There's obviously something.
So are you going to fetch Amy?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait to see her.
Yeah, I'll bring her round later.
Not too late. Your mother's done a party tea.
I mean, what have you come in for? I tell you what, you can have the jukebox for 300.
Yeah, pence maybe.
Guy come in here this afternoon, played AC/DC back-to-back 6 times. His head wasn't the only head that was banging.
They call it the hospitality industry.
Is Amy ready?
I doubt it. She had 3 outfits on up to now. Only the best for Grandad Ken.
Yeah, well, Grandad Ken is a little bit tied up at the moment. We'll probably take her for a burger. I know my dad looks well.
He looks amazing.
But he's not a young man. Out of the blue like this, with no warning, this is going to hit him like a juggernaut. Rob, what if he can't cope?
I'm sorry, love.
Ken.
Should have been brandy. It was thinking about what you ought to have rather than what you might want. Not the best start.
In the great scheme of things.
Listen, I've missed you so much.
Ken.
Oh? Am I not allowed to kiss you?
We're not the only ones living here.
Oh, yeah, Rob. May I be honest? I don't trust him.
Well, nor did I at first, but he's been good to me at a time when I really needed it.
Ah, you think I abandoned you?
Oh, no, this is not about me.
No, please, love. I've had a lot of time to think this through. Does she want to get out? Now, you're the victim of your own success. You're so steady, so loyal, and I'm taking you for granted. I know that whatever life throws at you, you'll always cope. I'm sorry, she's driving me mad. Can you let her out?
Yeah, fine. Here you go, Eccles. Oh, who's left that open? Eccles, no, come back. I've only got my slippers on. Oh, God, come back, you silly dog.
Carla?
Ken, I didn't know you were back.
Oh, only just. I'm glad I've seen you.
Sure about that?
Well, I wondered about ringing, writing, but I didn't know how a letter would be received. Deirdre said you were very definite.
About?
Split. I'm sorry, but I have to ask. The speed of the turnaround. Are you sure you tried your best to keep that marriage afloat? Oh, look, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound judgmental. It's because I respect you. You're always so on top of Peter's drinking. And then suddenly, overnight, finished. Support withdrawn.
Well, and you think Peter deserves better?
Well, yes.
I don't know what Deirdre's told you, but it is way off the mark. I mean, like different planet.
I didn't mean to offend you.
What exactly has Deirdre told you?
Well, Peter had a relapse and you split up.
That's it. You know what? Talk to Deirdre.
I've been talking to Deirdre daily. But it seems I'm still in the dark. Look, whatever it is that I should know, I want to hear it now. From you.
Okay.
going to need a stiff drink first. What will you have to drink?
No, I don't want to drink.
I think you should have one. Ken? Gail, can you just give us a second? Ken, just sit down, actually. Just a sec.
Carla, will you please tell me what's going on?
There's no easy way I can say this, so I'm just going to come out with it, all right? Peter had an affair with Tina McIntyre. That's why we split up. Now she's dead. Ken. He's been charged with a murder. I'm sorry, I thought you knew.
Oh, do you know, she'd run all the way up Viaduct Street after some mutt in a yard. I think she must be on heat. Ken? Ken? Oh. Ken, is that you?
No.
Oh.
Oh, what's happened?
He's gone to the shop.
And that's bad because...
Because I haven't told him about Peter yet.
Tell me everything. From the beginning.
Okay. Started on our wedding day. Oh, yeah, they were at it for months, even while they were pregnant.
Pregnant?
Wow. Deirdre really hasn't told you anything, has she yet? I was pregnant. I lost the baby after Tina died.
Carla. Oh, Carla, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. How did Tina die?
She was pushed off the balcony of the builder Shell's flat. I was the one that found her.
I always knew Peter was a philanderer, but...
Yeah, well, I thought he was the love of my life, so we were both wrong.
Why? What possible motive?
He tried to break it off with her, apparently. She went berserk. She threatened to tell me, and then they argued.
Definitely there when she fell. I mean, could it have been suicide?
No, according to the police.
How did they know?
She was also hit over the head with a blunt object. I'm sorry, Ken, I don't know how else to put this. I can see why Deirdre didn't want to tell you.
Can you? I'd have been back weeks ago if I'd known all this.
I'm so sorry, Ken.
No. You've got nothing to be sorry for. I'm the one who's sorry. Sorry and ashamed for what my son has put you through. Do you really believe he killed her?
2 months ago, I'd have said never in a million years, but now...
Ken! Oh, welcome home, love. I did nip round to #1, but Deirdre seemed to be in a bit of a flap. We expected you back weeks ago, actually, but got held up in Canada, did you? Oh, right. Anyway, it's really good to see you, despite the circumstances.
Yeah, seems like a lot has changed since I've been away. Look, we'll catch up later when I've had a chat.
Yep, of course. Must be a lot to take in. Deirdre will be glad to have you home anyway.
Bedroom.
Well, we could build out a bit, you know, a couple of skylights.
I'm not sure I'd want one of the girls sleeping up there. I feel too far away.
Well, we can't swing a cat in their room. And what's it going to be like when they start needing proper beds? And there'll be somewhere for the toys, so they won't be in the living room.
What do you mean we'd actually see the carpet again?
Imagine. What are you doing?
Oh, fantasising.
About a loft conversion.
Why? Well, it's tall enough, just.
Yeah, no way we could afford it, though.
Well, I can take a look at it if you want. Give you an estimate, free of charge.
Oh, well, there's no harm in looking.
Well, yeah, if you don't mind, Jason.
Not at all, love.
Oh. Oh, hi, Ken. When did you get back?
Just this afternoon.
Shame about Peter.
So you know as well.
Yeah, I couldn't believe myself at first. I mean, he has been completely off his head and with the booze, you know. Says it's a right monster.
Yeah, come on. Ken must be knackered. Last thing he wants to be doing is chatting to us all day.
Still, it's nice to be home, eh? See Deirdre. You must have really missed her.
He's been gone ages.
Ma'am, will you just sit down? You're making me dizzy.
Maybe he's gone to Fresco.
Why would he? Oh, thank God.
So, did you get what you wanted, Dad?
Yes, thank you. This is for you.
Oh, Ken.
Should have bought you some duty-free. How thoughtless of me.
Oh, bless you, but you shouldn't have gone out without telling me.
Oh, why's that?
Well, she was worried that you were going to get some food and she's cooking.
Well, nothing special.
I bumped into Carla. How could you? How could you not tell me? Everything. Not even the affair, the pregnancy.
I didn't know about either until it was too late, and then Tina was dead.
But that was weeks ago. You've had weeks to tell me.
I'm sorry.
Weeks when I could have been back here helping Peter, being there for him, for my grandson.
But you were so upset about his drinking. I was just scared about how you'd take it.
How could you not tell me my own son was in prison for murder? What kind of a woman are you?
Look, can't you see that she's upset?
This has nothing to do with you.
He's my fiancé. He's part of this family now.
I did tell you that.
And I hoped it wasn't true.
He's a good man.
Seems you inveigled your way in here very well.
Right. Well, I don't know what that means, Dad, but I don't like it.
Neither do I.
Well, I don't care. This is my home. Now get out.
I live here now.
There's a lot of things round here gonna change.
Dad, you can't just walk in
I
here
can do what I want to my own house.
Just stop it, please.
I want to speak to your mother alone.
Right. Well, come on, Rob. Let's give him some space.
What else have you not told me about?
I know. I should have told you. I'm sorry. I just wanted to tell you face to face.
So why didn't you call me and say something has happened? I need you to come home.
Because...
Well?
Because I was hoping it would go away. Hoping that they'd find out who really killed Tina and then Peter would be off the hook. But they didn't. And then he got arrested.
And even then you didn't call? Even then?
Because I was scared.
Scared?
Scared to even tell you. I thought you might blame me somehow.
For heaven's sake.
Ken, it's such a mess. I haven't known whether I've been coming or going.
All the more reason to tell me. I should have been here. And you wouldn't have been on your own.
But I wasn't on my own. I had Tracy and Rob.
I don't want to hear any more about Rob.
You're wrong about him, you know. He's been a rock lately, and I've needed it.
You wouldn't have needed a rock if you'd called me.
You just don't get it, do you?
No, I don't. I don't see why you simply couldn't pick up the phone and ring me.
You have been away for so long. Have you got any idea how hard it's been? For the first 6 months, I felt like a widow. I didn't know what to do with myself.
I didn't want to go away.
And then I started to get used to it. I had to.
Oh, so you're saying you didn't want me to come back, is that it?
Of course not. I'm just trying to tell you how hard it's been.
But that's what it sounds
and
like
you're
to
not
me.
listening. You never have. That's something I've realised properly for the first time.
How dare you turn this back on me? I come back to find my son in prison for murder, his wife's foster child, our grandchild, and you're trying to make me feel guilty because I deserted you!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
So, how is he, Peter?
I don't know. He won't see me. He won't see anybody. He's even sacked his solicitor.
Why?
Because we suggested that he plead guilty.
He isn't, is he?
Well, he wasn't, but I don't know now. Like I say, he won't see me.
But he's obviously innocent. What?
Ken, he was drinking so much. It changed him.
Peter is not a murderer. I can't believe you think he is.
You didn't see him. He wasn't the same.
My son is not capable of murder. I don't care how much he's drunk. How can you think otherwise? You watched him grow up. You're virtually his mother. You might have given up on him, but I haven't.
What you do?
It was really nice that you stood up for her.
Well, I meant what I said. She's a good woman, your mum. She's been through hell recently.
And you're a good man. And at least now Dad's back, things will look up for Peter.
Except what can he do?
You can get him a really good defence team.
I didn't think Peter wanted to be defended.
Only because he'd given up. Oh no, Dad'll put pay to that, don't you worry. We'll get him the best defence team money can buy.
He sounds desperate.
You spoke to him?
Well, I've got no reason not to speak to me. He sounded so detached. Anyway, I'm going to try and see him tomorrow, and I want to take Simon. Seeing his son will lift his spirits.
I doubt if Simon will go. He hasn't spoken to his dad in weeks.
My God, you've let his own son desert him.
See, you're blaming me. I knew it.
Don't be ridiculous.
This is why I didn't tell you.
Look, I'm not blaming you for what's happened, but it's clear you've abandoned Peter in his hour of need.
You abandoned us all.
I'm going to go to bed. Try to sleep off this jet lag. Busy day tomorrow.
So you don't want any food?
No, thank you.
Where's Dad?
He's gone to bed.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he'll calm down in the morning.
I don't think he will.
He's just in shock, that's all.
All this time I've waited for him to come back, feel his arms around me.
You weren't to know what Peter was going to do.
I thought when Ken walked back through that door, I'd feel safe again. And whatever else, he'd hug me and I'd know that everything was okay. I don't want to go to bed. After all these months of wishing that he was there.
You will be fine. You've got through worse.
But we've never been apart for this long before. This feels different.
You just need to get used to each other again.
But what if we don't?
Don't say that. You and Dad belong together.
What if he never forgives me? Ken, why don't you sit down? Let me do that.
I'm capable of getting my own breakfast, thank you.
You were up half the night. I heard you.
Sorry if I kept you awake. You'd think I'd have slept like a baby after all that's happened.
I'm just trying to help.
Well, telling me when it happened would have been a start. Let's hope that's a visiting order, so I can go and see him today.
Morning. How is it?
This looks like it. Well, that's something.
What time?
2:30.
And have you spoken to Leanne about taking Simon to see him?
I'm going to go and see her this morning.
Well, that's if Simon can be persuaded, of course.
Can't imagine what state Peter will be in.
I'd brace yourself.
A ruler?
But not just any old ruler. See these strips of wood? They're samples of indigenous Canadian trees. For instance, that is from the red pine, that is creeping juniper, and so on.
What'd you say, Si?
Thank you.
My pleasure.
Well, you'll have to excuse him. He's not quite himself.
Who can blame him?
So, when are you seeing Peter then this afternoon?
That's right, yeah. Do you think he did it?
Well, I don't think there's much doubt, is there?
Yeah, but you know him as well as anyone. Do you think he's capable of this?
Once upon a time, I would have said no way. But after all that's happened, and I've seen what drink can do to him, I'm sorry if that's not what you want to hear.
I want you to be honest.
Well, then, yeah, I think he did it. You don't?
No, I simply can't believe it. Deirdre says that Peter's at rock bottom, and I wondered if a visit from Simon might help. Not if he doesn't want to, obviously, but could be just the tonic that he needs. Think we could at least ask him?
Yeah. Simon?
Yeah, how do you feel about visiting your dad?
In prison?
Yeah, later in the week, perhaps. He's feeling very low right now, and a visit from you would cheer him up no end.
I don't see how.
Oh, because you're more important to him than anyone else in the world. I know it might not have always felt like that, but I can assure you it's true. He really loves you.
Why don't you ever think about it and then you can let Grandad know?
Yeah, okay.
Listen, Ken, I'm really not sure about this. It's such a big thing for a kid his age to see his dad in prison.
It just means so much to Peter.
Well, I'll let you know.
It's funny, isn't it, time?
Yeah, it's hilarious.
No, but I've just been working out how long I've got until my trial. 26 Wednesdays. Doesn't sound as bad as 6 months when you say it like that. How many days is it? 180 something. No, I don't like the sound of that. I'll stick to 26 Wednesdays. Thank you very much.
Just give it a rest, will you?
You should stop fretting.
Yeah, well, you don't know my old man.
You'll not get any grief from him today.
Always been a disappointment to him. Now this.
You're talking to a pro, remember? Visiting here brings out the best in people. It happens time and again.
You're bearing up.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe Deirdre didn't tell me till yesterday.
I thought you turned your back on me.
I'd have been on the first plane home if I'd known.
Yeah? Well, nobody else feels like that. You know, in here, you're out of sight, out of mind.
Though to be fair, Deirdre says it's you who's sending people away.
What's the point? They convince themselves that I'm guilty. I mean, I can't even have a straight conversation with any of them.
And are you guilty?
You as well.
Sorry, I have to ask, but if I'm going to help, I need to hear it from you.
Okay. I had nothing to do with Tina's murder. Okay, I admit I treated her and Carla badly. Worse than badly. I'll never forgive myself for that. But murder... On Simon's life, I'm innocent.
That's all I wanted to hear.
You believe me?
I never thought for 1 second you could have done it.
You'll be in a minority of one, though.
And it's up to me to convince people otherwise.
You can have your work cut out for you, though. All the odds are stacked against me. I'm gonna go down for this, Dad. You better get used to it. Not quite the homecoming you imagined, eh?
No. But I'm not taking this lying down. Nor must you. Deary says you sacked your solicitor.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. It was obvious he thinks I did it. I mean, he was more or less advising me to plead guilty. What's the point in that?
Well, you can't afford that attitude if you want to get out of here. You've got to fight.
Yeah. What if I don't have any fight left in me?
Saw Simon this morning.
Yeah? How is he?
Seemed fine. Showed suitable contempt for the present I brought back from Canada.
What did you buy him?
A ruler inlaid with different Canadian timbers.
A ruler.
Couldn't get back to the television quick enough.
Don't blame him.
Well, you know me. Wants a teacher.
But he's good, yeah? He's well.
I asked him if he'd come and see you.
And?
Well, he wasn't definite, but I think he likes the idea.
I'll believe that when I see it.
I could try and bring him in on Friday if you put him on the visitors list.
Really?
Can't promise anything.
No, I know. But, I mean, if you could, that'd be fantastic.
So, if we aim for that. And getting you a new solicitor. You have fight in you, Peter. I saw it in your eyes just now when you were talking about Simon.
I wonder how Dad's getting on with our Peter. Must be awful. He nurses his grandson back to health, and he comes back to this.
Yeah.
I just wish I could do something to lift people's spirits.
You've got enough going on, what with work and planning the wedding.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder.
What?
Well, would it help if we set a date for the wedding? You know, give Mum and Dad something to look forward to instead of all this doom and gloom.
Won't it look a bit bad planning a knees up whilst Peter's in prison?
Yeah, I suppose.
And also, your dad's not exactly thrilled that you're marrying me, is he?
Yeah, well, it's going to happen at some point, and when will be a good time? And if it takes people's minds off things. Everybody loves a wedding when they come round to it. What do you think? Hiya. So, how was he?
Not good.
Oh, he still won't see a solicitor.
I planted a seed. Whether or not it takes root.
Right. Well, at least he saw you, and that's something, isn't it? Anyway, we've got some good news, haven't we, babe?
Oh, what?
We've set a date for the wedding.
Oh, fabulous.
Oh, don't look so excited, Dad.
When are you doing it?
Well, we were thinking October.
So in the run-up to Peter's trial, you'll be organising a celebration?
It was always going to be before Christmas.
Still not sure it's appropriate.
They can't wait forever, love. So, October, you say?
We're looking for a venue.
We just thought that it would give everybody something to look forward to.
I'm sure it will. Are we friends again?
The important thing now is doing our best for Peter.
Well, I'm with you all the way there.
Even though you think he's guilty?
Well, at first I thought he was innocent. And then he said all that stuff at Tina's funeral and the bracelet, and I I just don't know what to think. But that doesn't mean that I don't want what's best for him. I just don't want you to get any unrealistic hopes up.
Not much chance of that at the moment. Hello, Leanne. Oh, that's wonderful news. Peter will be thrilled. And Simon's okay with that? Good. Okay, well, I'll ring you in the morning and we'll firm something up. Thanks again, Leanne. Bye.
Simon's going to see Peter.
Friday. This is just the kind of lift he needs.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah, I'm confident he'll hire a new solicitor.
Really?
From the way he was talking, Simon will give him the energy and self-belief that he needs. And once he's got that, well, he's halfway to convincing a jury that he's innocent.
You'll wear that picture out.
You know, this kid, I've let him down so many times.
Yeah.
Ruined every relationship I've had. He still wants to see me.
You only get one dad.
And he deserves better than me.
We both do.
I can't believe it, you know. I can't believe I'm actually going to see him today.
If I were you, I'd tidy myself up. You look like I feel.
Yeah, I'll tidy myself up. Tidy myself up for Simon. Hey.
It's normal. Are you feeling sick?
A bit.
Si, is this to do with Grandad wanting to take you to see your dad? Because you don't have to go if you don't want to. What do you think?
Right, bathroom's free.
Right, go and do your teeth then.
How is he?
I think he's frightened.
Oh, of course he is. Prison's full of murderers and criminals.
Don't go saying that.
Are you going to let him go?
I don't know.
He still wants to see me, doesn't he?
Yes, of course he does.
We'll bring him in then.
Yes, yes.
So long as everything's okay.
Promise?
Yes.
I promise.
Great. Well, I'll see you both at 2 then.
Yeah, okay. Fingers crossed.
Listen,
Thanks.
I mean, really, thanks.
Okay. Bye, Peter.
Bye.
Ken, your eggs are cold.
Not hungry.
You've got to eat.
Peter wants to see Simon.
That's good, isn't it?
If Leanne thinks Simon's up to it, I hope he is. Peter needs something to fight for. If he can see that Simon still cares for him, then hopefully he'll put all his energy into proving his innocence.
Right, there's no time for breakfast. We'll get a takeaway from the cafe.
Better than that, why don't we go out for the day?
Go out where?
Well, I don't know. How about the zoo?
The zoo? Why would I want to go to a zoo?
Thanks.
So you don't want a donut with that?
Yes, are you sure?
Tried.
Oh, yeah? You two okay?
Yeah, we're okay, thanks.
Hey, are you enjoying your summer holidays?
It's okay.
Me, Tracy and Amy, we're going to Chester Zoo later on today. You're welcome to join us if you want.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Well, there'll be lions, tigers, hippos.
I tell you what, go on, you can get yourself a donut.
Yeah, okay.
Ken wants to take him to see Peter this afternoon.
Really?
Yeah, but he doesn't want to go. He's scared stiff. But Ken says Peter really wants to see him.
Well, it's your choice. I mean, he's welcome to join us. You'd have more fun at the zoo.
Like animals.
Do you really want to stay cooped up in here all day?
I don't know.
But I've promised Simon now. Come on, we better get our skates on.
Simon?
Well, I felt sorry for him. He loves a zoo. I thought it might cheer him up.
Yeah, well, I've never been that keen on zoos.
I went with the school.
Oh, fine. If you two don't want to go, then I'll take him on my own. I thought you liked us doing stuff as a family.
Oh, we don't have to dress up, do we?
No.
And it's not like one of them where you drive through and a monkey snaps off your aerial and shoves its bum up against your windscreen.
Ugh.
Look, it's a zoo. It'll be fun.
One for Chester Zoo?
Oh, excellent. Cheers, Leanne. Oh, it looks like it might just be me and you, mate, because these two would prefer to stay and look after the shop.
I never said I didn't want to go.
No, me neither.
Oh, okay. Better get a move on then. Don't want to miss feeding time, do we? Come on.
Is punctual 1L or 2?
1.
Oh, I thought he didn't look right.
If you need anything else, just give me a shout.
Thanks.
Ah, there you are.
Yep, here I am.
Where's Simon?
He's gone to the zoo with Rob and Tracy.
He's what?
Look, I had to make a decision, Ken. He was so scared.
But you said I could take him to see Peter.
No, I said if I thought he was up to it.
I've already promised Peter.
Well, you shouldn't have. Ken, he barely slept last night, and then he was pretending to be ill this morning.
But well enough to go to the zoo. When did they go?
I dropped him off 5 minutes ago.
Oh, maybe they haven't left yet.
Ken, hang on a minute. Ken.
Why didn't you phone me?
Look, I only decided 5 minutes ago.
So where are they?
Well, they've probably already set off.
Look, I spoke to Peter this morning. He asked me specifically to bring Simon in. You don't realise how vulnerable Peter is.
Yeah, well, Simon's pretty vulnerable right now, and we all know whose fault that is.
My son is in prison.
Yeah, and Simon is my priority. Look, Ken, maybe you can take him another day.
He's expecting me to be sitting there with Simon, and he's hanging on by his fingernails as it is. And I've got to go into that prison on my own and tell him that Simon isn't coming.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not my problem, is it?
Where's Simon?
I'm sorry.
He didn't want to see me, did he?
No, he did want to see you.
Oh, well, where is he then? Is he under the table?
There's been a mix-up, that's all.
A mix-up?
Yeah, and if anything, it was my fault.
So, it's at the zoo?
I thought it'd be fine to come in today.
You promised?
I did my best.
Really? This is your best?
Leanne changed her mind.
Leanne?
Yeah, look, she wanted to make sure he was okay before she allowed him to come.
She allowed him? Leanne allowed him? He's my son.
Exactly. And he was scared.
Scared? What, of me?
No, scared of coming into prison.
Well, I can see how going to the zoo will be preferable to this place, that's for sure.
Well, I didn't get a chance to talk to him. He'd already left with Tracy and Rod.
Well, gets a day out, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Look, I'll bring him in tomorrow.
No, don't.
You know,
No,
Leanne said another day will be fine. He just needs to get used to the idea. He wants to see you.
No, he doesn't. If he wanted to see me, Dad, he would be here instead of feeding the penguins. Now, don't you put any more pressure on him, all right?
I wouldn't do that.
You know, the truth is he's better off without me.
Oh, Peter.
No, I mean, all I've done is I just caused him trouble.
It's not true.
Listen, Dad, I'm really grateful for you coming in and all that, but you've done your job. I'm okay. And anyway, I'm sure you've got better things to do than waste your time in here with me. What?
Poor you.
Don't. I don't...
Poor old Peter. I got this all wrong, didn't I? I thought Tina was the victim because she lost her life. Or Carla because she lost a baby and a husband. Or Simon because it seems like he's lost a father. But no, I got it wrong. It's you. Just like it always is. You're the victim. You're the one we should all be feeling sorry for.
I'd love to fight with you, but I've no fight left in me.
An innocent man would fight.
I didn't murder Tina. Well, that doesn't necessarily make me innocent.
Must be something. Promise me you won't do anything stupid.
Like what?
You know what I mean.
What can I do in here? Hope? Dream? Does that count as stupid? Look, it's nearly kicking out time, so give Simon my love and tell him I hope he had a good day at the zoo.
Look, I'm bringing him in tomorrow.
No.
You'll feel different once you've seen him.
No, don't.
He wants to see you.
No, he doesn't. Animals in captivity are more interesting than a dad in captivity.
He's scaring me.
I'm fine. I just don't want you to bring him in, okay? Please. I don't want him to see me when I'm like this. Right. Bye then.
Peter, please. Look, you're my son. And Simon is your son. And one day soon, we're all going to be together again. Peter, please take care of yourself.
Yeah. Bye then.
How was visiting time?
You didn't come. Is this it? These four walls for the rest of my life?
You get used to it.
How?
Like you get used to anything. In time.
I need a drink.
Me too. Nice drop of whiskey. Lots of ice. Check the drinks cabinet.
I mean it.
Look around again. You're in prison.
What? Are you saying there's no way a man can get a drink in here? I need a drink.
This is your chance to get off it for good.
I've messed my life up because of booze, you know. I mean, every time I try and settle down, I mean, I really try, you know, to live a normal life, and I can't. Just screw it up. It don't matter who I'm with, how much I think about them, how much they mean to me. It's pointless. Because all I really want to do is just have a drink. I want to have a drink.
You're not selling this very well, mate.
If you don't want to help me, that's fine. But if there's one drop of booze in this place, I'll find it.
They get it from the landlord.
The landlord? What's this? Is it a wind-up or what?
It's his nickname. He's on C Block. If you want booze, you talk to him.
C Block?
You can't just go barging in.
Right.
What he does is very risky. If anybody found out, they'd nab him. You make 100 enemies in an instant, not just the landlord.
Landlord? What kind of an idiot calls himself the landlord?
He used to have a pub, I think. But it all went wrong.
What do you think you're playing at?
Hey, we've been to the zoo. Show him, Amy.
Yeah, family day out, and I was nearly 100 quid down by the time she'd hit the gift shop.
What?
Oh, I told you he was anti-zoo. We weren't allowed to go until I had my own kid.
Yeah, which staggers me. When else are you going to get up close to a baboon?
Look, you took Simon when I had other plans.
What plans?
To see Peter. Can I talk to you on your own for a minute? Sorry.
Yeah?
Leanne said he didn't want to go. She said he was scared.
Well, he was expecting Simon. He's devastated.
No, I'm sorry.
Hey, where you going?
Out.
The landlord will see you. But it doesn't mean he'll give you what you want.
Yeah? When?
Oh, can't we just swing by his cell tonight? There's a quid off a pint before 7. I'm joking.
Yeah, I know you are. Well, don't. I need to see him now, Cleland. I'm desperate.
It is not a bar. You do things his way or you forget it. I mean it.
Right. Where's his cell?
Sorry, Miss Connor, I'll make the time.
I should think so. I've lost half my workforce thanks to you.
It's never happened before. I'm dead careful with what I use.
Oh, Beth, covered in red blotches. How awful.
She's at the doctor's now. I better get back.
Ken? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Has something happened?
Is this a good idea? I mean, should I be talking to you? You're hardly going to give Peter a sympathetic ear.
No, but I'll give you one. Come on, I'll buy you a drink.
I'm not sure if I've got the right cell. Cleland sent me. He said he'd spoke to you.
I know who you are, and I know why you're here, so I do.
Jim.
Peter Barlow. Welcome to the big house.
Gracias, senora. The Reddit's Rioja.
I promised I'd take Simon to see him today.
But he wouldn't go.
No, Rob and Tracy took him to the zoo. Shouldn't be angry with them, but I just know how much it meant to Peter. So when I turned up on my own, he was distraught.
I've no sympathy for him. But I have got loads of sympathy for you, and I ain't seen you going through this. Honestly, he's the one in the wrong, and everybody else suffers.
I can't believe it. You're the landlord.
Oi. I've been in here for a wee while now, so I have, Peter. So I do what I can to make things bearable. And if that means supplementing my lousy £6 to pay me for stuffing envelopes by selling hooch to a few of my fellow losers, then so be it.
Oh, far cry from the Rovers, though, eh, Jim?
So, what are you in for?
I'm on remand. Wrongly accused of murder.
Oh, well, you're in good company then, so you are.
No, I am innocent.
Well, I wouldn't hold it against you, even if you weren't. Some of my best friends are murderers, so they are. So you know Stephen, then?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
It's fine. Yeah. When was the last time you saw him?
I don't have any contact with my family at all.
I know why you're standing by him.
I'm standing by him because I believe he's innocent.
Yeah, see, that's the bit I struggle with. And I don't want you to get your hopes up.
He's speaking the truth. I'm certain of it.
What about the evidence?
It's not conclusive.
Well, the CPS think it is.
And he's certainly not the only person with a motive.
Oh, hang on. You think I did it? Listen, I've been interviewed more than once.
I didn't mean it to come out like that. But I know that Peter's not a murderer. And I'm going to do everything in my power to prove it.
So, does Steve not visit, then?
No. Before the trial, I didn't want him anywhere near me, you know. I felt ashamed. Anyway, look, what about wee Amy? I mean, she must be 10 years old now, eh?
Yeah, she is. She's Simon's cousin. She's a great kid. Goes to school with him, you know.
And some idiot I am, eh? Blowing all my chances of watching her growing up. You had that bookies, didn't you, in Rosamond Street?
No, not anymore, Jim. Getting rid of that. That was the start of all my problems, really.
Well, funnily enough, the last time I was near your shop, I blew 50 quid. On the way to taking somewhat more desperate measures, shall we say.
Yeah, you robbed a bank, didn't you?
Yeah, building society.
Right.
Not my finest hour.
No. Anyway, Jim, speaking of desperate measures...
Hide your horses. Now, your cellmate tells me you have 1 or 2 demons. Look, I don't keep it under my mattress, you know what I mean? And get my hands on very small amounts to order.
OK, well, look, seeing as I'm a mate of Steve's, can you at least, just put me on the waiting list? Look, it's bad enough being locked up in here, and people saying I did something that I didn't. And then today, and you'll understand this because you're a dad, Simon was supposed to visit me, my kid, and that was a massive kick in the teeth for me. I just can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore.
Right, look, maybe I can lay my hands on some surplus stock.
Yeah? Thanks, Jim, thanks. Classic. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Good. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Bye. Well, he was impressive.
Who were you talking to?
Peter's solicitor.
He sacked his solicitor.
No, that's because he wasn't thinking straight. I'm hiring a new one.
You can't force him to have one.
Look, he's agreed to see me on Monday. I can take you through the details of the case, and fingers crossed, Peter will agree to use him. The main thing is, he's available and willing to take on the case.
Oh, well, he's obviously in demand then, isn't he? Look, I don't want another tongue lashing, but I'm a bit worried that you're taking all this on.
Don't have any choice, do I? Can't let Peter rot in jail for a crime he didn't commit. The whole thing just reeks to me. And getting a new solicitor on board might make Peter see things differently. Somebody out there knows the truth.
Isn't an order every week, but nothing. I won't give up. I'll never give up on him.
Well, he's your own flesh and blood, innit, Jim? How can you? You can't. You just can't.
Well, you need to hang on in there, so you do. Hope the jury will believe you. Then you'll be home again with young Simon. All this will be a horrible memory, so it will.
Do you know what? Just for a second then, I just had this little glimmer, a way forward.
Get out. What? Go on, get out. I can hear the screws 3 cells away.
Hey, I'll come see you again though, Jimmy.
Just don't slur your words when you get back to your cell, all right? Go on, get out.
Right. Listen, Jimmy, you're a lifesaver, I owe you.
Yeah, you do. Big time. And I'll expect payment soon.
I arranged to see him this morning. Yeah, I know, but now you've had time to think about it. Look, you can't go in today without a solicitor. I mean, won't you at least...
He won't budge.
He can't go into that plea hearing by himself.
Well, we'll be there.
Not as his legal counsel.
Well, I could wear a wig.
This is not funny.
No, I know it's not. But do we have to be miserable every moment of every day? Yep, obviously we do.
Look, he doesn't have to have one. He just states his plea one way or the other.
Well, that's what I'm worried about, what he's going to plead.
What, you think he'll plead guilty?
He sounds so despondent.
Maybe if he pleads guilty, they'll be more lenient with the sentence.
And what about truth? Justice?
And what about Simon? He needs his dad out as soon as possible.
I wish I hadn't promised he'd visit. That's what's pushed Peter over the edge.
I'm really sorry about that.
Look, the point is, solicitor or not, if he strikes a deal, he'll serve less time.
But he's innocent. Thanks for coming, Mr. Cullihan.
That's okay. No problem.
Well, as I explained on the phone, my son sacked his previous solicitor, and he's got a plea hearing this afternoon. I was hoping you'd take him on. I understand about the short notice.
No, I'd be happy to represent your son if he wishes to instruct me.
Well, the thing is, Peter doesn't think he needs a solicitor.
I'm afraid I can't act for your son unless he instructs me himself.
Well, could you not at least come along and talk to him, advise him?
Even if he'd see me, I'm not in a position to steer him about his plea.
But he's innocent and he's just cracking under the strain.
I understand how distressing this must be for you, but...
Well, surely there's a system that protects vulnerable defendants who need help.
If your son refuses representation, then...
Yeah, but he just feels that he's lost everything and there's nothing worth fighting for. He just needs people to show that they believe in him.
I'm sorry, Mr. Barlow, but there's nothing I can do.
Word from Kent.
You should leave him to it. Let Peter plead guilty.
Yeah, it might be a relief for him to finally confess.
If he does, Ken will blame me.
How was it your fault?
Well, everything's my fault these days, oh. You are due a mobile upgrade.
Oh, well, there you go. Some good news at least.
We're looking for an engagement ring.
You two?
For Beth.
What makes you think she's going to say yes?
Why wouldn't she?
Well, because it's Kirk.
Just ignore her. Congratulations, love.
I think we've got just what you're looking for. There's the lovely little one there, 9-carat gold, came in yesterday.
How much is it?
Money's no object. Have you got something a bit more eye-catching?
You mean a little bit more like this, maybe?
No, better than that.
Excuse me, Kirk. This is 18-carat white gold, and yes, those are diamonds.
How about that one?
Ah, that's lovely.
It's just a bit. I know you said keep it low-key, and I will. But when it comes to the actual ring, I want to go more high-key.
Then go with your heart. You don't need my help.
Thanks, but I don't think you've got what I'm looking for.
I need some more booze.
Do you know?
Yeah. My plea hearing's in 2 hours. Look at me, Jim. I can't even see straight.
Well, I might not have any more left.
Come on, don't mess me about.
I've none left, I told you.
Yeah, but surely you can get some.
Aye, maybe.
OK. I've got it. What do you want me to do?
Stop treating me like an optic. That's what you have to do, Peter. Come in. Have a chat. We're supposed to be friends. Hey? Look, how are you going to plead? Well, I wouldn't advise doing that in court, Peter.
No.
All right, then. Look at me. I'm the judge. So how does the defendant plead? Guilty? Really?
Just seems the best option.
Uh-huh. So you did kill that wee girl?
No, of course not.
Well, that's what you're telling the world.
Damage limitation.
Damage to who?
My family.
Right, who's going to be there to see you? And hopefully make you change your mind.
They'll think I'm guilty anyway.
I have a solicitor. I've done some research into what you can expect this afternoon.
Just stop. I don't need you to hold my hand, Dad, please.
Well, you're aware it's an open court? I mean, we'll be there, obviously, but there may be other people in the gallery.
Yeah, shouting, hanging.
No.
Like Deirdre. Or my sister.
They're only concerned for your welfare.
They think I'm guilty. I'll tell you this. They're going to be delighted with my plea.
You can't.
Huh? Already made my mind up.
Peter, you're innocent.
OK, finished
Peter,
it.
sit down. Peter!
Hey, Jim, did you manage to get any booze?
Shut up.
Oh, come on, look, Jim, I
Shut
just
up.
need a drink.
Shut up. Shut up. Sit down. Go on, sit down. Right. You listen to what I have to say, and then maybe I can find you a drink. You say you're pleading guilty to limit the damage,
Yeah, that's right.
Damage to who?
I've told you, Jim, to me family.
Oh, see, so you want your wee Simon to grow up thinking his daddy is a murderer? Is that the crack?
He already thinks that.
Oh, right. So you're just gonna give in like a coward, is that it? Everybody thinks it, so it might as well be it. Well, it's a good job you don't love him, so it is.
What did you say?
Well, given the fact you're going to spend your rest of your life in here, it's a good job you don't care, isn't it?
He's the most important thing in my life, Jim.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Well, in that case, you should be fighting tooth and nail to prove your innocence, so you should.
For what? So they can make a fool of me in court and send me down for life anyway? Huh?
Listen to me, Peter. I know what it's like to lose your kids, to have your birthday card sent back to you unopened. I know what it's like to know you'll never see your granddaughter growing up to spend all day looking at a load of old photographs because you know that's the only thing you've got. Now that, my friend Peter, that there is a life sentence.
Straight to voicemail again.
But he could be out of battery.
Ken's never out of battery. He's got one of them case charger thingies.
Oi, you've only just put one out.
Oh.
Maybe you shouldn't go to the hearing.
I can't not go.
Well, seeing you stressed out, it ain't going to help Peter, is it? Whoa, you're dressed to kill.
It's not a public execution. Oh, I would have loved to have gone to one of them.
Ken, what's happened? I've been trying to ring.
He's got to plead guilty.
He actually said that.
Yes.
What made him change his mind?
Oh, Ken. Oh.
Guilty or not guilty? That is the question.
Time to go to court. Come on, get a move on.
Well, what's it going to be?
What time you got to be there?
We should go.
I don't expect you to wish us luck.
Let me know what happens, yeah?
Rather them than me. Do you really think he's going to plead guilty?
Why should I know? No, I'm sorry, Joe.
Oh, it's all right. Well, things can't be easy for you and Tracy at the minute.
No.
Planning a wedding with all this hanging over you. How's it going, by the way?
Well, we've stalled a bit lately, to be honest.
Listen, were you serious when you said you might use us for the transport?
Oh, touting for business, are we? Might not be a bad idea, actually.
Well, I don't want to push anything.
No, look, we could do with some help.
Right, well then, if you mean that, and don't bite me head off, OK? But you know this events company that we're setting up?
Right.
Well, we've made some really good contacts. Putting a portfolio together, so if you wanted, I could organise the whole thing.
For a fee, no doubt.
Well, yes, but, you know, at a discount. I mean, you're mates, aren't you? Well, maybe not Tracy, but you are. And it'd be my first time out, so I won't charge you full whack.
Well, I suppose it would save a lot of aggravation, wouldn't it? How much are we talking about?
Well, work something out if you like.
Why not, eh?
Rob, are you all right, love? Only you look like I'd look if I was marrying Tracy.
Just a bit worn out, that's all. All the more reason to give you the gig, eh?
Yeah? They look interesting.
What? Oh, furniture brochures.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to need some stuff for the new flat, so, you know, it's going to be hard work for me tonight, browsing through all this lot.
When do you move in?
When my solicitor gets his finger out and stops taking 3 weeks to do everything.
I'll tell you what, I can help take some of the strain with them if you fancy popping round this evening.
Oh, all right, if you insist.
Do you know I'm like little Miss Helpful today, me?
Why? What else you been pushing yourself on?
Well, I have offered to help Rob plan his wedding.
And he said yeah?
And for a fee, so he's going to be my first client.
Does Tracy know this?
Ah, well, she's got that little pleasure to come, hasn't she?
Oh, rather you than me. Listen, you're not going to want paying, are you, for helping me with these?
Well, today, no, but, you know, this time next year when everything's taken off, I'd grab me while I can.
I'm surprised at Rob.
Yeah, I was a bit. Seemed really down, you know.
Yeah, well, with everything that's going on.
No, it felt like more than that.
Yeah? Okay, I might have a word with him, check he's okay.
See you.
See you.
I'm sorry about all that. Now, just to check, you are okay with me doing your wedding, aren't you?
Look, all we need to do now is break it to Tracy.
Oh, just been in Rise Rolls swarming with infants. And Kirk, of all people, reading him a story.
I would have thought you'd have liked that kind of thing, what with Dylan and everything.
Well, not when I'm on my own, I just want a cuppa.
Oh, bless you. Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you come through and you can stick the kettle on?
I don't start for another 10 minutes, so here's a better idea. Why don't you get me a VAT and you can bring it me over?
So?
Here they come.
So what happened?
You pleaded not guilty.
Well, now, tell us the worst.
Did what you said.
Not guilty.
Yeah. So thanks for that. It's good advice.
Well, you did the right thing. You have to have something to aim for. You need a goal in this place, so you do.
I need more than that, Jim.
I keep telling you. There's no magic drink cellar in here, you know?
No, unless you want it for yourself, eh?
There is a limited supply, Peter. You know, if you're going to survive in here, you're going to have to learn some self-control.
Oh, cut the self-improvement, blimey, will you?
How do you think I've managed to keep so strong?
By using your muscle to get what you want, that's how.
You have to learn to be patient, Peter.
Do you know what kind of day I've had?
Yes, I do. And so does everybody else in here. So join the club.
OK, I'm begging you.
Shut up. Or there will be nothing.
I could be in here for years. I won't be able to survive without a drink. Please, Jim.
Look, I told you, Peter, I'll help you through this as and when I can. Besides, it's not very often you bump into an old face in a place like this, so it's not. You and me have got a lot in common, so we have. Like, same street. Both cut off from the women and children we love. A fella like you needs all the friends he can get in a place like this. Besides, one day you might be able to repay the favour.
I don't see how I could do that.
Time to return to yourself, please. Oh, there you are now. Time for bed. You sleep tight, Peter.
Propose yet, Kirk?
You don't want to know.
No, you're right, actually. We don't really want to know.
Well, I do, though.
And me. Now look what you've done.
Well, we're not going to tell anyone.
I take it she said no.
I didn't even get round to asking her.
Oh, how come?
I had to read the 3 little pics of some kids. One started crying, Roy was fuming, and Beth went flying all over the floor.
Oh, I wish I'd stayed now.
Didn't you propose to Rob, Tracy?
What if I did?
Well, it's just, I thought you could give Kirk some tips on how to do it.
Why did you propose? Was he not keen?
Look, hurry up with that change, will you?
Oh, that reminds me. Did Rob tell you his news?
What news?
Well, he's asked me to plan your wedding.
He's done what?
Yeah, we just got talking earlier and he mentioned that, he still had a lot to do, so I offered to help. It probably just slipped his mind. I mean, it has been quite a day, hasn't it?
Is this true? You asked Michelle to plan our wedding?
Look, she offered to do the transport again. Next thing I know, she was offering to do the whole thing.
And you just agreed?
You've got to admit, we have let things slide a bit recently.
It's not the point.
I thought that you'd enjoy ordering her about. She's offering us a good rate.
We're paying her?
Well, you can't expect her to do it for nothing.
I leave you alone for 5 minutes,
Think
Rob.
about it, Trace, right? The more that we bunk off work to go and see a venue or whatever, the more that we're missing out on earning money. This way we might actually be better off.
Let me get this straight. We are paying my ex-husband's girlfriend to plan our wedding.
Do you mind, Trace, right? I've had a day from hell. I'm trying to take the load off, but if you don't want her to do it, then fine. Whatever.
See what I mean? Hey, you okay? What was all that about?
What, you mean you didn't hear? I suppose I should have known better, shouldn't I, than letting Michelle organise the wedding? I was just trying to make things easier.
Okay, well, is that all it is? Because you seem to be a bit out of sorts. I know you've got other stuff going on in your
Then
life.
you know how it feels, don't you? It's all Peter this, Peter that. Doesn't it drive you mad?
Well, yeah, but I'm married to him. Why is it getting to you so much?
I'm sorry. I'm just a bit stressed. That's all. There's no comparison, I know.
Well, this isn't going to go on forever, is it? I mean, the trial's soon, and then it's probably going to go down. Unless there's something else that's bothering you. You know you can tell me.
There's nothing else, all right? I'm fine. Like you say, it'll all be over soon, and we can all just... We can get back to normal, can't we?